Alright, there's been rain all week. The water's now clear enough to fly fish again, so here we go. We're going to give it a try. I'm going to throw some nymphs. Let's see what happens. Alright, first fish on the nymph. Pretty green, big green nymph I got from Blue Herring. Nothing real big. Just a rainbow. Well, this spot's a little too fast and deep for the nymph I have on, so I was throwing a crappie jig, flashy tube. Got another trout. Nice little rainbow. Nope, just got a native here at Lake Run. Whoa. Gotta get them back in the water though. They're really pretty. On the minnow jig. See if we can't get another native out of here. That's pretty cool. On the flashy tube. Anything that looks like a minnow. On the flashy jig. It's like a nice rainbow. Beautiful fish. I didn't know if there was anything in here. I was just trying to locate some. Ooh. Oh, he just released himself. So I know there's trout in here. See if we can get another one quick. Oop. I think I had a hit up there. I think I'm going to get my nymph set up out and see if I can't catch something on the fly rod here in a minute. If there's one in there, there's probably a couple more. Already, first pretty much first cast. Well, just had to change the battery. I just had a nice little native on. First cast, almost the first cast with the fly rod and the nymphs. Went back and changed battery. Let's see if we can get another fish here. All right, let's give it another go with a fresh battery. And that sucks. That native is really pretty, and the camera shut off. Caught it right around in there on the swing. It's a little bit windy. It's harder casting today. Yep. Against the wind. There we go. So, a rainbow and a brookie native so far out of here. There's one. Oh, he got off. I didn't hook him good enough. Sunny B. Sunny B. Another rock. Oh, it's a stick. There we go. That's where I want to be. Might have been a hit there. Saw my indicator jump. Could be a rock too. Might have to wait a little bit to get over there where I want to go. I didn't have my split shots with me, so I'm using a big nymph to weigh it down a little bit, followed by a smaller nymph. Alright. There's one. Fish on. Fish on. On the nymphs. Fly rod. Good stuff. Work my way down here back to where my net is. Without falling in the water, hopefully. I got this spot all to myself. It's right next to the road. Alright, I gotta grab the net. Yep, I got a new net. Last time I made a video, my net was so decayed that it ripped. Alright, getting back at it. I moved my indicator down a little bit so I'm not getting stuck. See if we can get another one. Come on, wind. Trying to fish here. Alright, I'm going to move up into the riffles a little bit if I can. There's one right next to me. I picked it up right next to me. Always fish right next to you before you worry about what's out and about, because if you go walking out to where the trout are, you're going to spook them and you won't get a chance to catch them. There's another rainbow. They're all pretty chunky so far, nothing real huge. I got my Reel-O-Matic antique fly reel. I have 2 of those at home. Picked up at a yard sale. I don't have anything real expensive. I don't have no Orvis. Never could afford that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's a nice chunker. Maybe I will keep one more for a good meal. 3's better than 2. Oh, never mind. He broke off. I didn't have my net. I should have tried to net him, but that's okay. 2's good enough for a meal. Maybe I was getting a little greedy. Yeah, I never did much nymph fishing. This is something I just started doing. I wanted to learn, so I've been trying to learn over the past couple years. And you actually catch a lot more fish once you learn how to do it, rather than just using dry flies. Although dry fly fishing is one of my favorites, because I like watching them come up to take the fly. Just like catching bass on top water. It's exciting. I was out looking for a turkey a little bit earlier. I found a pretty good area, so I might go see if I can catch a gobbler going back to the roost here when I'm done fishing. We'll see if the wife lets me. She wanted me to go watch the parade with her, so I don't know if I'll be able to or not. We'll see what she says. I gotta spend time with the wife too, but I've been sick. I've had a real bad tooth infection, and this is the first time I've been able to get out and do anything. I missed a bunch of work, but thank God the weather was shitty, or else they probably would have been more pissed. I only missed one real good day of working weather. But finally got some good antibiotics that are working, and I got an appointment to get my tooth pulled in a couple days, so. And you can't hunt turkey tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. Whoa! That dude just jumped right up next to me. Got another one on. He wrapped me around my rod, because he just jumped right next to me. This one's got a sore on it. I think that'll be the one I'll keep to go with the other 2 for dinner. Get the net this time. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. He's got a sore on him. Raccoon maybe? Who knows? Alright, yeah, he's not as big as the other ones, but he'll make a good third piece to my meal tonight. And since he's got a sword, he probably won't survive long anyways, so I might as well eat him. I'll drop my glasses in the water. Alright, that'll be the last trout I'm going to keep, because I just need it enough for a foil packet meal tonight. With the Old Bay seasoning or some kind of seasoning and lemon and onion. Can't go wrong with that. Yeah, I'm pretty caught up in this net here anyways. I don't have a fly fisherman's net, one of the good ones, but working up to it, I guess. Well, gotta tell you, this is the best day of fishing I've had in a while, because the water's been so damn high and murky. Finally getting to do some good nymph fishing. Nice. It's enjoyable. I don't want to go. I don't want to leave now. I am getting hungry though. I didn't bring anything to eat besides a protein bar. Oh no, I did it again. Got stuck on that stick and then it took me up in the tree. Oh man. I don't know if I'll be able to do it again. See if I can. Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to break that one off and tie a new fly on. There's two flies up in the tree. I don't know if I'll be able to get them down or not. Got lucky the first time though. Alright, I gotta go re-rig. Well, good thing I didn't want that trout, because a big rattlesnake just ate it, I think. I was just going back to get that trout. I don't know. I think that's a rattler. That son of a bitch stole my fish. What are you doing there, bud? Either that or a rat snake. It's got the markings of a rattler. It's just hard to tell right now because he's got my fish in his stomach. Let me see if I can see his tail. I think it might be. Dude, you stole my fish. Good thing I didn't step on that when I was down here trout fishing. Let me get a stick and see if I can get him to move. So I can see if he's got a rattle on him. It's kind of like a rattlesnake. No, it's not a rattler. It's a copperhead. First one I've ever seen. Big sucker. Well, enjoy your dinner. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a copperhead. That's a big freaking copperhead. Thank God he didn't bite me. I'd be up shit creek. Pretty sure that's what it is. He's a big sucker. There he goes. Actually, it was just the biggest northern water snake I've ever seen in that harvest. Well, kind of makes me worried about going back down there, but I'm going anyways. Just have to be careful around these rock crevices. Fish on. It's a fighter. Holy cow. I'm re-rigged after I seen that big snake. It's either a rat snake or a copperhead, I don't know. But got another trout here on the Prince Albert nymph. My last size 16. I got smaller, but get the net here without getting bit by a snake. I think he's about played out. Now this one's a brown trout. Huh. I think. Yeah, that's a brown. Getting a little bit of variety in this creek here. I ain't gonna tell you which creek it is. So I got a new honey hole. Alright, come on dude, let my fly go. I'm gonna let you go. If I can get my fly out. Oh, this net, I'll tell you, I gotta get one of them rubber nuts. Alright, there we go. Nice little brown. Alright, let's try that again. They really like that Prince Albert fly, man, or nymph. They're hammering that. Alright, get back over here in these riffles. This looks like a pretty good area to try here. Just gotta watch those low-hanging branches there. Get underneath them somehow here. try up above them. Just to be safe, I won't have to go all the way back to my truck for a nymph. There's a nice spot here. Must have been a rock or a stick. Boy, you'd think there'd be one in there. Nice area. There's one. There was one in there. On the green hare's ear. Looks like it might be a brown. Or a rainbow. I left my net up there. Yep, it's a rainbow. Come here, dude. I'm gonna let you go. Just chill for a minute. Let me get my nymph out. There you go. Wind's picking up again. Spitting a little bit of rain. It's not supposed to rain today. It wasn't supposed to be windy all day either. It's supposed to go down to 6 miles per hour, and it never did. It stayed at 16 or 20 miles per hour winds all morning. Screwed up my turkey hunting. There was one guy that I heard one shot, and I found feathers where that bird was shot. The only thing I got done today as far as turkey hunting was doing some scouting. And we're running out of days. It's getting close to the end. And right after turkey season is my wife and I's anniversary. Good way to keep track of it. I won't get in trouble for forgetting it. I think that might be it. There might be one in here, another one, but I gotta go home and get some sleep because we got a long drive to Ohio after I go to Harrisburg. It's a little too shallow up this way, I think. More casts. Come on. Yep, I think we're done for the day, but that should make a pretty decent video. Alright, we'll see you next time.